god. Holy shit.
Well, that's
That worked.
just swell.
That worked! Alright, we're back! We are back. Oh my god. So we have diverted, hopefully we've diverted any further crashes by doing what we did. So.
He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
We're back. Hopefully people can start coming back here. I do not want this to happen again. I do not want this to happen again.
Medical charts on the human anatomy.
Alright, cool. Anyway, welcome to the second episode. This is your buddy Lico again, and myself. Full introduction on the last one. But yeah.
Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
Okay. I'm gonna mostly shut up as I'm doing the investigation, but yeah.
Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
I already said that, okay. Well, damn.
Good God! What the hell is all this?
I think I'm still alive. Oh, there's his I guess that's his pancreas. There are his lungs. That's, I guess, a heart. I don't know. Or is that his heart? I guess that's his stomach. Okay. There's the brain right there. What's that? I'm not. I don't know anatomy, science. Those are his testicles, I think. I'm not sure. Really, this guy's still alive, though. What the hell?
Oh, shit! The machine, the crystal's still warm. There's no power.
Huh. So, there's a new Call of Cthulhu game that came out recently, made by a AAA developer. It wasn't Bethesda. And it kind of has, apparently there's like a whole thing with
This
investigation.
tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
And I'm curious about it. I haven't heard anything about it, other than it's had mixed reviews, so...
Ah! It's too hot to pick up. It looks like something's been removed from it.
Oh, that's crazy. Are we known for... Oh, that's 10 years later.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming.
Which mysteriously stopped when I said...
According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality.
1912?
I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else. Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
Key money in.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Well, there you go. Cool. I have on me a Down East, once again not sponsored, Down East wild berry cider. I highly suggest it if you're into ciders. February 7th, 1922. And this is
Driver, how far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. You don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
Of course, I do not advocate for underage drinking. That's kind of a no-brainer, right?
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
I've ridden to the end of the line before by accident. I ended up in the middle of a nowhere town in Massachusetts myself. Okay. And here we are. Well, alright, well, I don't want to... I guess we'll have a slightly longer episode for this one. That's fine, then. Go to the hotel. Okay.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Okay, That's really creepy.
Could you direct me to the First National grocery store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Okay.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Stop pestering me, stranger.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Stop pestering me, stranger.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Just leave me be, stranger.
Nope.
I'm looking for Brian
I
Burnham.
can't be seen talking to you.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Just leave me be, stranger.
That's suspicious. Interesting. That's very suspicious.
Sniffing around with a...
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Ken Riley says I know him.
That way's blocked by a police line. Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Elliot Robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm
Yeah,
after
right.
directions
Tell me
to the
about
First
it.
National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them.
Yeah,
from
these
out
guys
of
kind of
town.
look a little bit...
Get lost, stranger.
These guys do kind of look a little, diseased. Something's up with them.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
Just leave me be, stranger.
So... but yeah, thanks for joining me, Gaster 2 Soul. Appreciate it. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they look like they're like walking corpses, not in the way like zombies would, but they definitely look like they have something going on.
It's locked. It's locked. It must lead to the back of the variety store. It won't open.
Alright, talk to him.
It won't budge. It won't open.
Yeah, all these doors are locked. Can't wander in them like Zelda. Oh, God. Yeah, no,
Won't
it's
open.
it's. As I was saying earlier, the Lovecraftian genre is very much underutilized. 'Cause it's really weird because it's like there's a lot of consistency between like extraterrestrial stuff and like ghostly stuff, but like the whole concept of like Lovecraftian themes and like aesthetics is just so underutilized. It's just like you can't even describe it. It's weird.
It won't budge.
So
It won't open. It won't budge.
well, I guess we're looking forward to another 5 minutes of
The store is closed.
trying to open doors. I guess I'll just talk to people. Yeah.
Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
It's getting late, outsider. Folks that know what's good for them are safely bolted in their homes by now.
Yeah, I'm thinking Innsmouth probably smells like a combination of fish and sulfur.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Ken Riley says I know him.
It is a port town, though, right? So
Evening. The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth,
Oh, here
Mr.
we go.
Walters.
plot progression.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
Alright, well. Cool. So actually, I'm gonna end the
This
second
doll
episode
seems
here.
more open than...
Thanks for watching my playthrough of Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. So what's the deal with these corpsey-looking people in town? And why doesn't anyone want to talk to me? Well, maybe we'll find out in the next episode.